bottlenose dolphin, an animal that belongs to aquatic mammals. One of its most distinctive features is its bottle-shaped nose. It relies on its sharp intelligence to identify its prey. It picks up the echo of its own sound in order to recognize the features of its prey. It lives smiling in its habitat. It is overwhelmed by the tenderness of a mother and the kindness of its group. It breathes without gills. It floats on the surface of the water to catch its breath. It has teeth to catch fish, but it is not predatory. It's the bottlenose dolphin. What about its life cycle? That's what we dive into the deep to enjoy watching together. The dolphin mating. Female bottlenose dolphins enter an estrus cycle ranging from 21 to 42 days, during which she becomes able to mate with males, and that stage begins from spring to autumn. During the breeding season, females mate with multiple husbands. Male dolphins roam around the females to attract them and perform various forms of courtship, as scientists discovered the variety of their patterns. By launching murmurs or words among the dolphins in a way that is closer to complex than smooth, as well as fighting fierce battles where males butting each other. It may even lead to scratching each other, so one of them to win his female. Both male and female dolphin meet to reproduce through the skin cracks scattered over the skin of the abdominal area. Here, the embryo is formed after the fertilization of the female's eggs with sperm. Then, a female dolphin carries her young during the pregnancy period that lasts over a year, or it may range from 10 to 17 months to give birth to one newborn, which is then called a calf. The pregnancy in baby dolphins. The female dolphin receives the maximum care during that stage of their groups. And when the female gives birth to her baby, the first thing that looks out into life is its tail. Fearing of the water would find its way into the blowing hole at the top of its head. As soon as it's born, the umbilical cord is cut between the mother and her calf. The female dolphin begins to carry out her tasks and pushes it to the surface of the water to catch its breath, as it is still unable to breathe or push itself up. The baby calf features. It appears darker in color than an adult dolphin as vertical stripes make their way along the sides of its body that gradually disappear as we go to its end. At that time, the baby weighs between 22 and 44 pounds, and it measures 39 inches in length, which may reach 53 inches in length. And within 3 minutes of the dolphin calf's birth, it becomes able to breathe and to practice swimming with a skill comparable to the ability of the great dolphins. The breastfeeding period of the dolphin calf. The mother begins to practice her motherhood and breastfeeds the young dolphin, which is called a calf. The little one breastfeeds in its first week an average of 4 times in 1 hour. Especially the plurality of limbs hanging around its tongue where it forms a barrier through which it gets the breast milk. These ends intertwine to prevent seawater from mixing with milk during breastfeeding. Mother's milk has benefits as it contains the nutritional components necessary for her baby, as it consists of calcium and phosphorus, as well as proteins and fats, which gives the little one a thick layer of fat on the surface of its skin. The mother's milk also contains a substance known as colostrum that ensures protection for the baby dolphin because of its unique components, which contain antibodies that protect the calf from infection during the first months of its life. During the first days of the bottlenose dolphin calf life, its body parts lack flexibility as the fins and tail are stiff, and it takes extra time for it to mature. The mother's breastfeeding period for her young lasts for an estimated period of 6 months, and it may extend to 2 years. Scientists have found a difference in the adaptive abilities of young dolphin calves, especially because they may adapt their habitats in a period ranging from months to years, and eventually become able to eat their diet, along with feeding, to feed on crustaceans. The mother's relationship with her calf. It remains attached to the mother in a close relationship, and they swim together in the water next to each other. Although it takes a lot of energy from a female dolphin, she enjoys those moments in the company of her cub. The baby dolphin diet. A young dolphin exceeds 1.5 years of its age to be able to hunt its prey, including jellyfish, as well as squid, octopus, shrimp, and various types of marine fish abundant in their habitats. The bottlenose dolphin habitats. Bottlenose dolphins live in tropical and temperate waters around the world, especially in a number of ports. Where? Estuaries, coastal waters overlooking the shore, as well as deep water, in addition to its habitat in open beaches and the waters of the continental shelf. It is also found in the waters of the United States of America, Especially, its presence highlights in the Hawaiian Islands. It is also abundant along the coast of Massachusetts and Florida, as well as its presence in the Caribbean, and many citizens of the Gulf of Mexico. The baby dolphin's maturation. The calf remains the mother's companion to take care for a period of 3 to 8 years to learn how to adapt to its environment. The male bottlenose dolphin matures at the age of 8 and may not be mature until the age of 10. Unlike females, who mature in a period ranging from 5 to 13 years, the calves acquire the features and characteristics of the adult bottlenose dolphin, as the first thing that emerges from the appearance of the young dolphin is its short, thick nose. The dolphin head. The role of the forehead of the bottlenose dolphin roundhead is highlighted because of the fat content it contains, which is the so-called watermelon. The most prominent characteristic of the head dorsal surface is the blowing hole. The bottlenose dolphin nose. Bottlenose dolphins have a nose at the top of the dolphin head, scientifically known as the blowing hole. It is also called the spiracle. Especially, the nose septum becomes evident if the nostril is open, allowing marine animals, specifically dolphins, to breathe air that passes through their lungs because they do not have gills in their anatomical characteristics. So when a dolphin-nosed dolphin swims in water, it can stop breathing for more than 7 minutes. It floats to the surface quickly to catch its breath, which makes it a unique creature in its outward appearance. Jaw, mouth, and teeth of a mature dolphin, as well as its teeth, whose numbers range between 80 and 100 teeth, which it uses to catch prey. It does not usually interfere in the chewing process, as it lies on both sides of the jaw of a small dolphin, so it looks conical in shape. It is also characterized by being very sharp. The tooth has a diameter of 1 centimeter, which helps it catch its prey from marine fishes, in addition to its role in limiting the movement of prey and trapping it by the teeth of bottlenose dolphins. But those teeth don't replace if the dolphin loses one of them. The jaw of the bottlenose dolphin. It has a lower and upper jaw called the rostrum. Their habitats are famous for hearing the clapping of dolphin jaws, as this sound reaches great distances, which is made by bottlenose dolphins when they want to send aggressive signals, or when they want to threaten a marine creature. While scientists believe in the internal anatomy of the dolphin's jaw, that it leads to the path of the eardrum bone, it contributes to picking up sound signals. Especially, dolphins have inner ears, which look like a hole in the head located behind the eye. The bottlenose dolphin's tail. The bottlenose dolphins have a high ability to move with great flexibility as soon as it matures. The reason for this is due to the unique characteristics of the tail in terms of its morphological and anatomical composition. Dolphins have a fin in the tail known as fluke, which allows them to move, as well as doubling their ability to communicate with each other from miles away. In terms of anatomical features, the tail fin is composed of veins that contribute to maintaining the temperature of the dolphin's body if it is in cold water. The dolphin's tail also consists of flattened linings inside its scattered holes. It extends over an estimated length of 60 centimeters. It contains dense, hard, fibrous tissue known as connective tissue, which ensures its flexible movement. Despite smooth swimming, the tail does not include bones, muscles, or cartilage. The dolphin's speed. Its functions also include the ability to push the dolphin while swimming at a speed of 22 miles per hour. How does a dolphin use its tail? The dolphin's tail is considered a guide to its path in the water and also controls its speed while swimming. Its tail moves with varying movements, sometimes upwards to reach the surface, and other times the dolphins dive to the bottom. It moves like oars, balancing the movement of whales and pushing them. The closer the dolphin gets to maturity, the more unique attributes and characteristics it has. The dolphin eye. The bottlenose dolphin has 2 eyes located on the sides of its head, close to the mouth. In particular, it works with a completely different technique than other organisms. Each eye moves individually, supported by an internal gland in the dolphin's eye, which ensures the flow of mucus it secretes to the eye, removing impurities and pushing non-living organisms away from the dolphin's eye during swimming, which enhances and preserves its performance. The unique social behavior of bottlenose dolphins. Dolphins have a unique behavior in adapting to their environment as they exist in their habitats, interacting with each other, as well as the ability to swim together to catch fish and their diet. It also secures communication with its small group or family, which is called a pod or swarm. while the number of dolphins that walk in groups that range from 100 to 1,000 dolphins are called pods. These large numbers appear in certain seasons when the mating season is, as well as their gathering in areas with abundant habitats in the seas. The dolphin's intelligence. They rely on their instincts as they are highly intelligent. The bottlenose dolphin's intelligence rate improves when compared with other dolphins. Their intelligence also catches up with human intelligence, making them able to locate prey through their signature whistle. They reach 1,000 sounds per second to travel long distances, while the sounds move from one place to another to hit the rocks, and perhaps prey and then bounce back to the dolphin. This helps it to reveal the dimensions of the prey and may be able to determine its size, as well as its formal characteristics and features. His intelligence does not stop at tracking his prey and revealing its descriptions, but extends to following the fishing boats so as not to miss the remains of the bait. The features of the matured bottlenose dolphin. After the bottlenose dolphin has completed its growth, it has the features of maturity. An adult bottlenose dolphin weighs between 150 and 650 kilograms. While its length ranges from 2 to 4 meters. The skin of bottlenose dolphin. The bottlenose dolphin is also characterized by a number of features that develop and become evident with age. It has a smooth skin texture. It is covered with some scattered hair follicles. After maturation, its body also acquires an additional thickness on its skin, while the protruding layer of the dermis protrudes from under the skin, consisting of blood vessels and connective tissue, in addition to nerves. Below it is the meat of dolphins, which in turn enhances their movement while swimming. Its features differ as the skin of the dolphin appears darker, while the lower jaw area is covered in white color. The fins of mature dolphins. The pectoral fins of mature dolphins are curved back, with a length of 30 to 50 centimeters. Its role is to maintain the body temperature of bottlenose dolphins, because it has veins, and its role does not stop there, but the pectoral fins contribute to directing its movement. The dolphin dorsal fin. The role of the dorsal fin also highlights, which appears to be curved back, taking the shape of a sickle. Its role is also to maintain the temperature of the dolphin while dolphins are waking or napping. The dolphins sleep. They sleep on the surface of the water during this period, can lie down without movement, as well as their ability to organize their breathing. But bottlenose dolphins may fall asleep at the bottom of the sea, which made them come out to the surface from time to time to catch their breath. Scientists believe that they sleep only with their eyes closed, but they remain fully conscious as they control half of the mind to enhance their ability to come out to the surface if they fall asleep. They close the left eye only when the right hemisphere of the brain sleeps, which limits the exposure of dolphins to suffocation. The bottlenose dolphin's lifespan. The lifespan of bottlenose dolphins ranges from 40 to 60 years. Despite their long life, there are imminent dangers surround them. Threats to the existence of dolphins. Institutions charged with protecting the dolphins have identified a number of threats they face. They are presented in: dolphins' habitats are being destroyed as a result of pollutants spilled into the waters from marine oil tankers, as well as chemical pollutants, in addition to changing the dolphins' environment as a result of human intervention in construction on the coasts. Bottlenose dolphins also threaten their environments as a result of the fishing gear where the nets to which they are attached, and in some cases, they may swallow the fishing gear. They also have the skill of tracking boats to eat fish from their nets, and when the fishermen find out, they may endanger the lives of dolphins. Not only those problems, but they may be exposed to a hidden threat from toxic red algae. In turn, it takes poison if they eat the prey, while the poison abounds in the algae found in Florida. However, bottlenose dolphins are not considered endangered animals, as scientists have estimated the percentage of their presence in their various habitats at 600,000 dolphins. Especially, there is a protection law of marine mammals, which in turn takes care of marine mammals in a way that protects dolphins, as it is forbidden to hunt or capture marine animals. Some people believe that dolphins are happy with people. However, experts confirmed that they may be dangerous and may lose control of themselves and attack aggressively, so they should be treated with caution. Despite these valuable warnings, the smile of bottlenose dolphins can attract humans' minds, as well as their sharp intelligence, dazzling movements, swimming speed, and their ability to live in groups with affinity and love. They jump high and splash water here and there, spreading the mutual love feeling. Their gossip rises, and they blow bubbles in a friendly scene, which mimics humans' intelligence in enjoying their environment.